Oh man, I didn't have that message at all. Oh, you know what? Oopsie. Do 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 do. What's up, everybody? Did I select private or public? Carter, what's happening? Great to see you. What's up, Carter? Great to see you, man. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live Part 2 from Albuquerque, the big ABQ. They like to call it the Q, as I like to call it. Great to see you, Carter. You are number one. You are in the zone. I hope if you haven't had a chance that you took a look at my El Paso stream, all 1 hour of it today. Oh, nice. Excellent. Well, I'm glad to hear that. So Infidel Fireman pointed this out to me, and it's pretty cool. I think I'm the only streamer who's ever done 2 streams in the same day from 2 different airports and from 2 different states. So that's pretty cool. Hey, there he is. There is John Southwell, the aforementioned John Southwell. Hi, John. Good evening to you. I'm going to try and fix this. What's up, Carolina Aviation? Great show today. I look forward to when you head to Charlotte. But great show today. I was listening to much of it, even though I was driving. So I was listening into it. And I did want to point this out, Carolina. This could be something you could do at like Greenville, Spartanburg, and Charlotte. Infidel Fireman pointed this out to me today. But I think I'm like one of the only streamers to do 2 different streams from 2 different airports in the same day and in different states. That's a fun fact. So what's up? Looks like they're departing off runway 21 to the south, but arriving on runway 26. Chantel, you're back on. It's 2 a.m. Why am I awake? I don't know, Chantel. That's a great question. But you're here, and I love seeing you. Great to see you. Good to see you as well in El Paso. So, yeah. Two different airports in the same day from 2 different states. I can cross that off the bucket list. You could probably do that in a couple of places. You could definitely do that if you can sit through traffic. So for example, if you could do Boston and Providence in the same day very easily. Providence is only like 50 miles from Boston Logan, or like an hour and a half with traffic. You could do JFK and Newark, or you could do LaGuardia and Newark. What other airports could you do in the same day fairly easily? You could do Dallas-Fort Worth and Oklahoma City in the same day. They're only about 3 hours apart. So you could do like a morning stream in DFW and then book it up to OKC. Um, let's see. What are the other ones? I think you could. Yeah, I think those are the only ones because. Um, no, that's not true. You could do Cincinnati and Louisville, or you could do Indianapolis and Louisville. What's up, everybody? If you're new to the channel, make sure to smash this thumbs up, like and subscribe. Thank you, Chantel. Trying hard here. It's I miss being on more often for sure. However, I do want to remind you that 6 o'clock hour is one of the busy hours here in Albuquerque, so we'll see a lot of action. I also want to remind you that Denver is less than a week away, so I hope you tune into that show. And don't be shy. Make sure you say hi, like, and subscribe. There you go. Do it, Carolina. Do it. I want to see it in action. I want to see it. So it was cool being down in El Paso. I didn't think there would even be a show, and I apologize for the hot spot. Getting super hot, but the sun was right on top of us, and there was no shelter or no... What's the word I'm thinking of? Shadow? Yeah, both. Oh, I was pontificating and I missed this United arrival. I gotta look in the valley. Oh, there's a Southwest arrival. There is it. See, this is the barbed wire. This is what you gotta deal with. Yep. If you look closely, you can see barbed wire. This is awful. I seriously want to cut the barbed wire, but I also don't really want to go to prison either. So it's kind of like a no-win situation. But there is a Southwest arriving. Got to get the ladder. What's up? Yeah, Mr. Twofer, thank you, Infidel. I appreciate you. I mean, seriously, is it necessary to have this stupid steel wire? Yes, you were, Carter. You were number one. You absolutely were. Whoa, Bailey, hello. Good old Virginia, great to see you. Virginia is on my mind. I'm both, yes. So you can say streamer and host, John Southwell. So that is correct. So the key is to find the arrivals before they go below the barbed wire. So I'm going to work on that, everyone. So I apologize. But I am Mr. Twofer. That is correct, Infidel. Thank you for that. And thank you for recognizing that. I've been telling everybody that you were the one who came up with the idea. It's like, oh yeah, I'm like the only streamer who's done 2 streams from 2 different airports in the same day in 2 different states. What is Mousmerick? What's up? Great to see you. Mouseman. Why did I say? Sorry, I was having a a broadcasting aneurysm. Mouseman Rick, what's up? Great to see you. There's our Southwest arrival, I believe, from Denver. Where's my man Delta Alpha Lima? I need him. Do it. Do it, RDU. Stop saying maybe. Just do it. It's not that hard. Just do for a couple hours in Charlotte and then close it with RDU. Or you could do DCA and, yes, Dulles. Or you could do Baltimore and Dulles. Lots of luggage loading activity, Bailey. In fact, we're very close to the Southwest hangars. That is one cool thing about being here. Even though the barbed wire is in our way, we do get to be close up to the Southwest hangars here. So yeah, there you go, my friend. Eat your heart out. What's up, Maximilian? Great to see you again. Hello, hello. Yes, I did make it, Matt, man. I sure did. Good to see you. And Southwest will be busy this hour. Oh, nice, Mouseman Rick. That'd be cool. Well, I'll be here for the next little while. That's for sure. 6 o'clock. I wanted to get here by 5:30, but we actually, on our way back from El Paso, I had a Customs Border Protection checkpoint stop. So there was that, and then a little bit of traffic out of El Paso. Carter and his dad are fighting what my official title is. That's fantastic. You know what would be great, Mouseman Rec, if they actually used runway 26 and they would fly right over our heads. Don't mistake an idea for action. Oh, thanks, Maximilian. Appreciate that. So it's arriving from Dallas, so it'll probably come over these mountains right here, I'm guessing. You know, and you can't fault airport operations for making the airport a little bit safer. They always, you know, since I'm in airport operations, as much as I hate to admit it. You're taking over for Delta Alpha Lima? All right. Excellent. I like it. Way to be a part of the team. Yeah, luggage train. Let's check it out right there, Bailey. If they could just elevate this, you know, and build a cement like that would totally be cool. So we got Delta and Alaska both taking off here on E-175s. $100 says that E-175 is going to Los Angeles, and I'm guessing the Alaska 175 is going to Portland. No worries, Carolina. Thanks everybody for joining. And if you missed the El Paso stream this morning, it is posted. So for the 1 hour, it did work before my hotspot blew up. I hope you enjoyed it and enjoy it. I was Maxwell. I was in El Paso, but then I drove up and came here to Albuquerque for a little while. Giving you the old two for one special. Scanning the skies. Oh, Salt Lake City, I guess $100 to Maximilian. Dang it. Well, that's the third time I've lost $100 this week. Dang it. Speaking of Salt Lake City, if I do go to the wedding on May 4th, there's really no point not to do a show. My buddy's getting married, and I'm excited for him, but it is expensive, so we'll see. That's great, Carter. Thank you. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. So overall, El Paso, I thought wouldn't work out, but it did. So I'll just have to remember to bring a cooler and to put the hotspot in so it stays cool. And other than that, maybe some long sleeves so I don't get sunburn. But other than that, it worked out. The CPAP. All right, I'm looking for that Dallas flight coming inbound, so I'm looking to the west. Whoa, Matt Man, thank you so much for your contribution, Matt Man. Thank you very much. You know what? I apologize, Matt Man. I did not plug in my phone. That's very unprofessional of me. Where'd that cord go? There it is. There it is. It is very unprofessional of me. So Matt Man, good buddy from Chicago, was kind enough to make a $10 Super Chat contribution gas for Santa Fe, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, El Paso, and that's some variation in that order. So yes, thank you so much, Matt Man. Appreciate your contribution. You are the best. Very generous of you. So we got 4 Southwest birds here. So yeah, Southwest is the, for you new viewers, is the largest carrier here in Albuquerque, just like in El Paso. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. If I were 8 feet tall, this would go much better. I guess God wanted me to have plenty of room in coach. Still have a bit of a west wind. It was gusting up to 24 knots today. More like around 10 now. Here's a fun fact. So unfortunately, we had one of my coworkers was in an auto accident, so we're a little short-handed on staff. So after this, I'm going to be driving up to Santa Fe Airport and then doing a runway inspection since my coworker got into that accident. So after this, I will be headed up to Santa Fe to do a runway inspection. So he's recovering, but is out of work. So we're a little short-handed, so I'll be working some overtime. No, Bailey, you know what? No, that's not fair. No special Southwest 1 livery planes scheduled as of now. And I've done, I think, about 5 broadcasts, and I've only seen 1, which is kind of disappointing. So, yeah, none scheduled as of yet. What's up, Jevin? How are you? Good to see you, Jevin. Good to see ya. So let me do something here. I want to check real quick. Confirm my suspicion. And what are we showing here in Santa Fe? I was really tempted to go to the New Mexico Spaceport, which is about 40 minutes off I-25. But then that would have been an hour, yeah, so perhaps another time. Perhaps another time. Yep, so that Southwest plane is coming from the South Valley. So Easter break is not enough. Frontier actually doesn't fly to Albuquerque, Bailey. It is Spirit. It's the exact opposite. In fact, I think if you were to look, with the exception of JetBlue, El Paso has the exact same airlines as Albuquerque, except that El Paso has Frontier and Albuquerque has Spirit. So, well, hold on. I don't think that's right. I'm going to stop myself. Let me double check before I start spreading false information. Get so many different airports. Dude, tell me about it. The oil change. I actually just got a change, Batman, thankfully. Oh, coming in from Vegas at 7:55. Ooh, interesting. Nice work, Maximilian. Okay, so yeah, no Frontier here at Albuquerque. El Paso has Frontier. This has Spirit. So switcheroo. But Albuquerque does have JetBlue, and Albuquerque to JFK is not one of the routes that JetBlue axed. If you've been paying attention, JetBlue axed a whole bunch of routes, but JFK to Albuquerque is not. So if I get sufficient time off, I could fly nonstop to JFK and then maybe stream at JFK. But it's going to take a lot of research on that. There's a park called, I think it's Idlewild Park, that's across the bay from JFK that I like a lot more, mostly because you don't have to deal with parking and the TWA hotel. But I may end up going to the TWA hotel to spot. But yeah, Idlewild Park, I believe, is across the bay from Runway 4 right. And that's one of my favorite spots. And you know what? If I rent a car, I could go to LaGuardia too. So we'll see. I'm trying to keep an eye out while you're looking at the gates here. I'm trying to look for that Dallas to Albuquerque Southwest flight that's coming over the South Valley Mountains right now. Prime Air, I see it. The old SBD, silent but deadly. That's what we used to call it. I used to call that. That was my destination of choice at Breeze. That was my favorite because it was SBD, silent but deadly. I enjoyed that. So there's Prime Air if you can see it through the fence, which I'm sure you probably can if I don't zoom in too tight. Got a kid next to me, he's crying because he has to leave. I love it. Your dad is a PPS, a professional plane spotter? Yeah, man, going back to that oil change, I did get it changed, but that's why I'm flying, because, like, I'm so over miles on my lease, it's not even funny. What's up, Bubbag? Like, I probably, if I were to turn in my car right now, not taking into account any damage or anything, I would probably owe 25 times 5,000. So, is that right? No, 12. No, 12. Yeah, no, that is right. I'd owe $1,250. I think if it was 25 cents a mile. If it was 20 cents a mile, it would be less than that. But I believe, yeah, I'll have to look at the exact contract. All right, John, get some rest. Enjoy the CPAP. Thanks for stopping by the old ABQ. Oh, I think I see our Southwest over the South Valley right here. So I'm going to gently. Right there. See if we can, I'm going to see if I can catch it on the, oh, there it is. I see it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you guys look, there's that tiny dot that looks like a mosquito. That we'll just keep it above board. There it is. You have some good news and bad news. What's up, Robert? Great to see you. Hello, hello. Come on, camera. Do me a solid. I'm just going to zoom all the way in. And I'm going to make the camera work. Come on. You can do it. There is more than sufficient lighting here, folks. This is what happens when you buy the budget telephoto lens. Because since it doesn't let the f-stop is so high, it doesn't let a lot of light in. Sadly. Well, anyways. The best case scenario is departures off of 2-6 and arrivals on 2-1. Otherwise, oh, well, that's good news. There it is. That is good news and bad news, but good news mostly, Jevin. There we go. We'll get a little bit of it. Starts making its left turn there. And the tower will mask its arrival until it pops up right here. So what we need to do is start a letter writing campaign that says, Tower, if we have west winds, could you please accommodate departures on runway 26 and arrivals on 21? And that would do it. Oh, thank you very much, Maximilian. Robert, great to see you. Got a full plate almost. I'd like to see, I think the most I've ever seen is 5 Southwest planes blocked in at once. But we do have 4 here. We got Bailey's old luggage train. So yeah, I'm really excited for Denver. That'll be that Saturday, this Saturday, so in 6 days. I hope I'm healthy enough, because basically what's going to happen is I think I'm going to get off work around 10-ish and then drive straight to the airport. I don't think it's worth it to go home, go to the hotel, try and fall asleep for a couple hours, and then have to get up. So I'm probably just going to drive straight to the Sunport. And there's our Southwest arrival from Dallas. Albuquerque, yeah. The old Bugs Bunny. Wascally Wabbit. So it's probably going to be a case where I'll just stay up all night. So I hope I have the energy in all day. And then I catch the flight home, I think, at 7. So I get up around 6, or I take off around 6, and then I get off, fly back to Albuquerque at 7. If you're just joining us, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. I think we're like at episode 149. I got to do a better job at keeping track here. But I can't believe we're almost to 150 episodes. Accra, we've got, good question. As far as daylight, it's 6:22. Probably a little over an hour of daylight left. Yeah, I would say just about an hour, a little over an hour. That would be a good summation. So yeah, we still have plenty of time. And thanks so much for tuning in. In fact, I haven't even shown you the mountains yet, so we'll follow this southwest arrival from Dallas Love, and then I'll show you the Sandia Mountains, which are always a beautiful look. What? Norfolk International Airport, how are you? I was talking to a friend of mine. The East Coast was a mess a couple days ago, and then the earthquake the other day. So hope you guys are recovering out there. Oh, I guess that Southwest is waiting for this Southwest that is pushing back right now. Come on, please give me 2-6. Please give me 2-6. 2-6. 2-6. 2-6 is the runway I want them to take off because they fly right over your head. If your name was Yao Ming, you'd probably have a pretty good view of everything. Copy that. Thanks, Maximilian. Appreciate you. The red, white, and yellow, or the red, yellow, and blue. Red, yellow, and blue. Yeah, thank goodness for that, for sure. Shook everybody. So this week, I just have to make it through. So if everybody could pray for health and strength for Saturday, I'd appreciate it. Because it's probably going to be an all-nighter into an all-dayer on Saturday for Denver. But I think I'm going to start advertising too, because I want a ton of people to show up. Because Denver doesn't get a whole lot of love. What's up, Josh? Welcome back. Great to see you again, Josh Aldrich. Josh, Infidel Fireman, gave me the idea today. I was texting him, and he said, you're like one of the few spotters that has done 2 different streams in the same day from 2 different airports in 2 different states. And it made me think, like, what cities could I do in the same day? And I was thinking, like, OKC and Love Field, or you could do DFW and OKC as one of the possible combinations. Michael, thank you so much for checking in. I know it's late over there, so thank you, sir. I appreciate you so much. Yep, a 2-timer. A twofer, as we like to call it in the old radio world. A twin spin. So we need some 2-6s. But really what we need is like a wind that's 2-9er, and then it'll be a crosswind, and then they'll be like, oh, we need to use 2-6. Oh, Cirrus Vision. Don't say that. That's one of my favorite aircraft. However, Maximilian, I do have a video that I have not published yet that a Cirrus Vision taking off in windy Santa Fe. So I've got a few videos that I've got to put out there, so look forward to sharing that. But we had, like, in one day, we had 3 Cirrus Visions fly in. It was crazy. Hold on. No, see, Josh, you can't count that. You can't, that's not a state. That's a country. You can't count that. And by the way, isn't it like you would have to do Sydney first and then LAX? Because they're a day ahead, right? I'm just teasing you, Josh, though. But it would have to be, wouldn't it have to be like Sydney and LAX? Ah, I gotcha. Smaller runway. Yeah, you know, there's some good ones out there. I'm always a big fan. Yeah, see, I'm always a big fan, Norfolk, of Canon, but Sony's got a pretty strong video game. I'll tell you that much. Oh, there's the Cirrus Vision. Is it gonna let me follow it? Where are you? Blast. I don't want to shine the sun right in you. And then here comes our 737 from Dallas. We'll go super tight on the captains. Captains 1 and 2 in the FO. I know, I can't see the vision. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, here are the Sandia Mountains. If you're a first-time viewer, this is Albuquerque, New Mexico in the United States. The mountains here are lovely. In fact, that is Sandia Peak right there. I want to say it's like 10,500 feet. But that's just offhand, or right around 10,000 feet. I know. It is true. I do need an auto finder. Or, Michael, what I would like to get is an LCD screen on top of the camera, because looking at the computer is good for conversation and everything and keeping track of y'all, but then sometimes I lose stuff in the sun. So yeah, good recommendation. And speaking, I mentioned Denver, of course, our trip this weekend, upcoming Saturday, a day tripper. I wanted to also remind everybody who hasn't heard the news, Denver will be launching, is getting a Star Alliance partner, a new Star Alliance partner. Turkish Airlines is starting to fly to Denver on June 11th. Pretty crazy. Pretty awesome, though. I know that Denver's been lobbying for a flight to Africa, which is funny, but I know that I've read articles about Denver doing that. All right, Norfolk. An American Airlines 1358 Turkish Delight. What's up, good looking? What's happened? I kind of figure. Good to meet you. No, I appreciate it. Thanks. Just Mouseman Rick said he would come by, and he's a man of his word, so he's just saying hi. But boy, we could build like a cement block or something. Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, that's a good point by Mouseman Rick. He said the barbed wire is probably actually because of the Air Force Base, and I think that would be true. So, yep. So let's see what we got. So, Maximilian, you said you were 23-year-old A319 arriving in 18 minutes. All right, from Phoenix. So let's see where it's going to arrive from. Is it going to be on the south part of the valley or the what? Let's see what we got here. They'll usually come around that way? Okay, good. I didn't know if they were going to go like...
Unless they were coming in on runway 8.
Okay.
And then it's direct.
Yeah. But otherwise, they'll go to the north and then make...
They'll go to the north and come around.
All right. Cool. So Mouseman Rex says we should expect them to come from the north part of the valley here, so that'll end up well for us on viewing. So we'll keep an eye out for it.
Of course, they'll trip me up.
So I do see it there. All right, it's at 13,000 feet. Oh, you know, Matt, man, I did not read that. Let me look back at that. I don't remember offhand. Denver, Turkish. Yeah, so the press release was put out on Thursday, June 11th. Oh, look at this. They're going to fly their A350. Dang. That's big time there, Matt, man. Yeah, it says initially operate 3 times a week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Fourth frequency on Sunday will be added on July 9th. So I might be able to catch that, which would be sweet. So yeah, that is what the press release officially says. So that's awesome. So the A350. Swanky. Ask and you shall receive. Yeah, that'll be huge. Yeah, see, I know that's the one they've been trying to get. Matt Man is Ethiopian for sure. Partly Star Alliance, but yeah, they've been doing a good bit of lobbying for that for Africa. So, yeah, that would be big time. And it says that at 6,130 miles, Turkish Denver to Istanbul flight will be the longest flight operated from Denver, nearly 400 miles longer than the flight between Denver and Tokyo Narita. So there you go. Another interesting tidbit. Getting another pushback here from Southwest Airlines. So that one, we're watching our flight radars. Looks like it is headed to Austin, Texas. Still keeping an eye on that Phoenix flight. I think it's going to make a left turn. So don't forget too, that's in addition, speaking of Denver, that is in addition to Aer Lingus launching service to Denver. Don't remember what day. Let me look that up as they wiggle the tail. Or the rudder, to be more specific.
Well, it looks like they have them going through southbound.
They got to go in southbound?
Southbound.
Okay. Well, we'll see it come on the south end of the valley. So we'll watch it there. Don't get hooked on Phoenix. Josh, that was a good joke. I thought that was a bit of a stretch there, but well done, regardless. I'll tell you what, if I can get to Salt Lake, that'll be very exciting. Because, unfortunately, he decided to get married 2 weeks before Hawaiian was supposed to start flying to Salt Lake City. So I gave him a hard time about that. But I'll look past it. So yeah, Aer Lingus. So Denver has this summer. Air France already started flying to Denver for seasonal. So of course Lufthansa, British Airways, Cayman's back, Aer Lingus, and then also Turkish is going to be added as well. So getting quite an array of international flights. Oh, and Iceland Air. Forgot about Iceland Air in Denver. Thank you. I thought it was May 17th, but thank you for looking that up, Michael, and confirming that. Yeah, Matt, man, you had to think about that for a quick second to get it. It was like yeah. And then following this Saturday, I put the schedule up in the community section. The following Saturday, so that'll be April 20th, is Phoenix. And I get into Phoenix around 8:30 and then leave around 4 in the afternoon. So I'll probably just get on the air right when I get there. Maybe grab something to eat from the restaurants in the airport, and then go straight to work. What's up, Randy? Thanks for tuning in for the twofer. The Twin Spin. Mouseman Rick, one of our great supporters, was kind enough to stop by, and a great meeting him. We just need to convert to the 2.6. Runway 2.6 is what we need. Not 2.1, 2.6. And we're waiting on American Airlines from Phoenix. In fact, I'm going to scan the skies here to the south. Once it makes the left turn, I'll be able to see it better against the mountain background. It's fairly low, so we should be able to catch it. Oh, there it is. Got it. Come on, you lens focus. Not on the barbed wire, dang it. There you can see it. Just coming in from Phoenix on an A319. It'll be making that left turn right about now. There you go. You can kind of see it through the tower. Yeah, and unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about the barbed wire. This is the best spot to spot, by the way, at Albuquerque Sunport. There used to be a better one off the approach end of runway 3, but then since then Amazon has built a warehouse. Seriously, good call, Josh. Hey, Gary, great to see you. Hello, Gary. Windy and 42 degrees. So, not too bad, but it is chilly and windy. What's up, Rachel? Hey, Kagan. All right, Michael, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. And, yeah, we'll see you in Denver next week. And I'll be continuing to put up videos every day from Santa Fe if I see some interesting aircraft come by. So, Rachel, hope Arkansas is doing well this evening. Hope you're doing well. Maximilian says, oh, Phoenix to Albuquerque. All right, we'll see if that takes the south approach or comes around to the north. Oh, don't get me started, Josh. When I came here, so I was first here in Albuquerque in 2019 and was just doing some spotting here when I was working for Envoy. And then when I came back here to, when I moved here, I was so sad and upset. I was like, Jeff Bezos, how many warehouses do you really need? Randy, Omaha is not out of the question. I think it could be done in the fall. I'll be honest. Omaha when it's hot. Well, that's not necessarily true. If I could get on the 5th floor of the parking garage at Omaha, that could provide some shade so that my Wi-Fi hotspot doesn't overheat. But at the same time, I've never live streamed from Omaha, so I don't know how the connection is. But we'll check it out. But I guess we could do summertime. Good to hear, Rachel. I will keep doing the quizzes. Copy that, Michael. We will all be geniuses in aviation. Remember this is my apartment here up at the tower. There you can see my balcony. Actually, Matt, man, I actually do laundry at the hotel. They actually have a nice set of washer and dryer, and honestly works pretty good. So obviously it's a little expensive. It's like $2 a load, but honestly that's not that bad. So the hotel life's pretty good. I haven't gotten tired of it yet, although I do think I have some really, really solid leads on apartments. And when I say that, it's because the costs have come down. They're like not $2,000. So Maximilian, no tentative plans for Austin as of right now. The biggest challenge to get to Austin is the fact that there's only one direct flight, and I would have to connect through Dallas Love or Denver. So if they gave more direct nonstop flights, I would definitely entertain Austin. The cheapest I've seen from Southwest, which is who I usually fly, is about $250. So, you know, just keep that in mind. It sure is, Robert. It sure is. But I would love to go back to Austin because that means I could probably see my brother who lives in College Station. And then once we get a 3-day work or 4-day work week, then I could probably make Austin and Houston Intercontinental happen. So that'll take a while. That'll probably be June if the guy who's supposed to start in May actually does start. So not that I'm saying he won't, but you always like to be hopeful. And we got another Southwest pushback over here. Yeah, I wish, Matt, man. I wish. I wish. But, you know, they do a good job. I mean, the rate is fairly reasonable for the hotel. And, you know, I like getting the points. So it helps for future travels. And if I ever meet a girl I'm going to marry, then maybe I can have a honeymoon paid for. Do it. Absolutely, Josh. So I would totally go to Intercontinental on United, but right now, out of Santa Fe no less, but right now they're doing like a test flight. And so Santa Fe to Houston Intercontinental direct is only on Saturdays. So it's like one flight. So I would have to connect through Chicago or Denver on a Sunday. So that could get tricky. I bet, Maximilian, that's pretty cool that you don't have to go anywhere. Because I hear Dallas is like all the hotels are booked up and everything. Kind of like probably what it's like when Balloon Festival is here in the fall. That was a quick turn, because this plane just came in a little while ago. So I remember that stamp on the front. So nice work by the team of ABQ Ops for Southwest. Joe Leary, dispatcher, also a viewer of Southwest. Probably has got to be pleased with that. And I'm sure my friend Morgan is too. Although for some reason Morgan never tunes into the show, and that hurts. Yeah, it's hard to believe it is eclipse day tomorrow. All along, I think the path goes from, hey, speaking of the path, our good friend Rachel might be in the totality of the eclipse zone, Rachel being in Arkansas. So I think it goes like Texas, Arkansas, up through Missouri or Kentucky, through Indiana, right? And then I forgot the rest of the East. So I don't know. I don't know what this Southwest is doing. If it's got a flow time into or what. Stop it. Ah, Josh. All right, thanks, Maximilian. It was Cessna Citation. We'll keep an eye out for that. All right, so our Phoenix to Albuquerque is coming up the South Valley right there. Mouseman Rick pointing it out there. So let's see if we can, let's see if we can, the camera will be nice to us. Yeah, this lens is a poopy with the barbed wire. So as it gets closer to the tower, we'll zoom in because that seems to have good luck. But there you can see it in the distance, start making its left turn for runway 26. Sounds good, Maximilian. Back to back is what I like. That's what I like to hear. Burlington, Vermont for the eclipse. Okay. Thanks for sharing that, Robert. I will be here working in New Mexico, so if I see anything, I'll let you know, but doubtful. I do have glasses just in case anybody was wondering. But I do have the specialty eclipse glasses. My question is, how does one certify eclipse glasses? That's the real question. Just tuning in, this is Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 148. I live in Santa Fe, but Albuquerque is our biggest airport, so we like to stream here as often as we can. But today I also was in El Paso, streaming for a little while before my hotspot blew up due to the heat. It didn't really blow up, but the message literally said, turn the hotspot off. The temperature's too hot. Good advice, Josh. Good advice. Welder's mask, I would probably go with that one, Josh. And I would be protected from also any falling meteors. Just joining us, make sure to subscribe, like. Try and get on the air at least once a week. I do work full-time up in Santa Fe at the airport. So we try and do this on the weekends when we can. Next week I'll be in Denver. So yeah, this Southwest guy's just hanging out here. Chilling. I suspect. Let me see something. Austin Center. Or not Austin Center. Houston Center. I wonder if there's any initiatives or what the weather's like. Because Austin usually doesn't have flow times like we would see, you know, at other cities going to major markets. All right, take care, Rachel. We'll have fun with the eclipse. We'll see you later. Aviation. Hey, I'm flying on Friday at 10:35 at Vegas to board 114. Is it 10:35 p.m. or 10:35 a.m.? Is the question. Yeah, I just saw that, Maximilian, the small private jet. Yep. .6:53 is the local time here, Mountain Daylight Time, and the ABQ, or the Q as I like to call it. Trying to get that catching on. Yeah, Matt, man, that's something I'm working on too, especially being in Santa Fe. We have a lot of general aviation and then corporate aviation aircraft. So I've gotten pretty good at the business jets. Definitely need work on the GA stuff for the propeller for sure. Ooh, Spirit landing in 19 minutes. Thanks, Maximilian. Let's check that out. Oh, AM, yeah. Aviation, I'm going to be at work. If it was PM, I might actually be able to catch it because Saturday morning at 5:30, I'm going to be flying to Denver for our Denver show. So I figured that I'm going to get off work around 10 p.m., drive down here, and then maybe just hang around the airport for a couple hours. Maybe take a nap as opposed to going to the hotel because that's probably not going to do me any good. I know, that is no question. Matt, man, that is the hardest without question. There are so many citation variations. Absolutely. Spot on, sir. So it's definitely cooler than it was in El Paso, and the sun isn't right on top of us. Just take a look for you new viewers. Sandia Mountains, right there. And by the way, I did get permission to record me doing a runway sweep at night. So I did that on Thursday. It's about a half hour long. So I'm trying to condense it unless you guys want to see the whole thing because it's long and maybe entertaining. Oh, battery change. Let's see what we got. Battery change already. Let's see if we got anything. Ah, no. Let's see how this battery does. What's up, Legitimate Aviation? Good to see you. Ooh, good question, Randy. I don't know how many gates it has. Are they doing north arrivals now? Okay. Interesting. What's up, Foster app? I'm glad we're doing a battery change here. Glad to hear that you're a fan of Sandia Peak. I know many are. So Mouseman Rick just told me they switched flow. So maybe though we'll send them on runway 3. It does kind of feel like a north wind. No, yeah, that would be a good idea though, Josh. Maybe do this. Yep. Runway inspection, I guess, is the correct term. So yeah, they're now departing on the east and northeast approach runways. But I guess if they keep them on the 8s, they'll at least shoot above our fence line, which is a bonus. So I'll go with this as a win. We'll just follow it out of the valley. Indeed, Josh, reverse ops. Definitely feel it from the north. All right, so the arrivals are going to be that way. So I'm trying to look for Spirit. There it is. Yeah, I would say it's about 20 minutes away, Maximilian. But it is an A320neo, which is exciting. So we'll see if we can catch it. And then it'll land here on runway 8 and it'll fly by us here at the terminal. Because the runway runway 8 actually starts right here, right about there in the terminal. Going back to Randy's question, gates-wise, let's see, A8, I think it goes to A14. So, and there's just one concourse. 40 gates? That's my guess. Oh, Maximilian Denver taking off as well. All right. Let's rock it. Thanks for everybody's help. I am just one man. So Mouse Man Rick is on it. And then Maximilian, thank you, thank you. So we'll see United speed up here in just a moment. 22 gates. Ah, thank you, legitimate. Thought it would be more than that, and there goes United. We'll wait till it climbs above the barbed wire. And I believe it's going to be making a left turn going to Denver. So we'll watch it here. Go past the tower there, wave high. And there's the left turn. I have Maximilian, and you know what would be really cool about going to Palm Springs? Not only our friend Foster app is there, but also Palm Springs is not that far from Victorville, the mother of all boneyards. And also not that far from Ontario Airport, and not that far from Los Angeles Airport. I think it's like, what, Foster app, if you're still on, it's what, like 90 minutes to LAX on a good day? What do you think? But yeah, Palm Springs would be a good one too. Great suggestion. Yeah, there you go, Foster App. I figured you would know better than anybody else. And off in the sky it goes.
He's gonna fly right over my house.
I So you live out there in the east?
I do. I live right up here.
Okay.
Due north here.
Not bad.
East of I-25.
Okay.
He's heading towards Clips, the Ave Clips. That's right by my house.
It could be that is, it does take a while. I mean, they have one of the largest fleets, over 2 hours or longer from Palm Springs. Got it, Foster App. I'll remember that. Hey, William. What's happening? Speaking of the Boneyard, that was a lot of fun being in Roswell a couple weeks ago. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Man, over 2 hours? Thought it was closer than that. What's that?
Go down to Tucson, Davis Mountain.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the other one, too. Yeah.
Military one.
Yep. The military graveyard. Up down in Tucson, we were mentioning. And then you got Marana, which is north of Tucson, that has a lot of aircraft. It's an untowered airport, so that's the other interesting thing. You have to do like CTAF, or Common Traffic Area Frequency. Good point. Good point. Legitimate. Well, Palm Springs would be cool. And then drive by Victorville. That would definitely take some coordination. Remember, when I originally asked the airport ops about going to Roswell, they wanted to charge me $50 an hour for an escort around the property. So it adds up quick. In the meantime, can't forget about our Spirit flight inbound. A320neo. It's currently 10 minutes out. Arriving from the west, of course, from Las Vegas. Exactly, COVID area 2. Wow, 2 hours and 32 minutes. All right. I thought it was closer. But that definitely sounds more accurate there, Foster App. It is a nice sky. It was really nice today. It was great in El Paso. The sun just burned out my hot spots, so that's why the show ended. Hey, ERB, my friend from Brazil. Boa noite. Bem-vindo ao programa. Is that tower?
Yeah, that's
Okay. You're on tower? Okay. Cool.
So that's how I do the switched up.
Switching up, yeah. Thanks, Rick. Looks like we got advanced, or, what's the year? Yeah, smash that thumbs up button there. Thank you for that, ERB.
Next up for departure, Delta Connection 37.
Delta's next?
Yep. Delta Connection 3764.
All right. There goes the King Air past the tower.
Got
Okay. Mouseman Rick is helping us out. He was just telling me Spirit's going to come in on 8, runway 8. So it'll come from behind my shoulder.
He told Delta to line up and wait.
The UFO rock group, William? You I always got the good suggestions. So the sun is setting behind me, so I don't want to go too direct in the sun. But there you can see the concourse here. I haven't seen that map, man. The old Frankenstein. So yeah, if I turn the other way, oh, Delta gets moving. I thought they would wait for Spirit, but nope. They're rolling. Thanks, ERB. Where are we going, Delta? Is this one going to LAX? Thanks, ERB. Spirit Airlines should be landing any minute now. Again, we switched operations. We're landing on the east and northeast runways. So they'll be coming out from behind this building to take off and also land. So we're just going to keep our camera right here. You can see Spirit right there. Don't want to blind you guys, but I got Spirit in my eyes, and it's approaching the runway threshold. Thank you, Maximilian. Appreciate that. So we'll see it pop out right here on runway 8. Colorado 1, huh? There it is, just like that. Spirit A320neo from Las Vegas. The old banana indeed. Yes, that's right. It is the banana. So, Josh, good call. That means we've got to do this. We've got to fire this sucker up. Haven't played for a while.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
Haven't played that in a while. Love it. It's one lonely Southwest plane here on the A gates, the even A gates. That's true. That's true, ERB. No question about it. No question about it. What? What is that? Oh, here we go. I think this is our Denver one. Pushing back. Southwest Airlines. 737 pushing back. Thankfully, I'm not much of a gambler, ERB, because if I was, I'd be very poor very quick. That is for sure. Hey, one thing I want to remind you of, stay tuned. I'm going to post some pictures on the community page. Mapman was nice enough to send them to me of the new ITA Airways landing at Chicago O'Hare for the inaugural flight. So great catch by Mapman. And I should post those probably when I get back to the hotel. But very excited about that. As you know, Chicago, for you Pit Pal veteran, Chicago's my home. It's like where I grew up. Santa Fe's my home now. Thank you for the likes, everyone. The Hoopty Fleet. It's a good way of putting it. That is a good way of putting it, Mattman. Josh. Oh. Yeah, ERB. They started inaugural flight today from Rome. Hey, Nick. G'day from down under to down under. Spirit inbound from Las Vegas. Again, a reminder, Denver next Saturday. I don't know exactly what time. I'm kind of torn. I could do like a early morning show from, I don't know, 8 to 11, charge the batteries for a couple hours, and then come back after lunch to do like a afternoon, or do I just do one show long all at once? So we'll see about Denver next Saturday. So then it's going to make a right turn. for departure. Excuse me. Oh. There you go, ERB. Yeah, sun is setting here. What's up, DFW? I bet DFW is going to see the A350 from Japan Airlines finally make it to DFW. That's a big deal. But Turkish Airlines is bringing the A350 to Denver, so take that. Unrestricted climb, what's up? Does the New Mexico Air National Guard fly out of Kirtland? Oh, I don't know. That's a great question. I know they definitely fly out of Santa Fe because they've got both a Beechcraft and a nice set of Blackhawks. But I don't know about Kirtland being an active U.S. Air Force military installation. So we will definitely see a lot of hodgepodge planes, Matt Man, in Denver. No question. No question about it. Why do you think they only do like new paint schemes like every 10 to 15 years? Oh yeah, I saw that. What's that? Okay. Oh, Blue Angels next weekend. Very cool. Nope, there goes Southwest. I wasn't kidding when I told you the runway is like literally starts right in front of the concourse. So I do have some cool videos to publish, so I'll make sure to publish those pictures later on this evening. And then also the videos if I can. The hotel, Matt Man, the one thing I would complain about the hotel is the internet is awful. It's just straight up atrocious. Like we're talking DSL atrocious. Headed off to Denver. But I do have to go do a runway inspection first before I can post those pictures and videos, and I gotta sneak in some dinner. But since we're shorthanded, I've got to work this evening and do a runway inspection. The Super League? I don't know about that, legitimate. I don't know about that. All right, well, if it's not going to zoom in on the plane, let's look at the mountains. Well, thank you so much, Chaotic Bean. I could use all the help I can get. That would be lovely. There you go, William. Agreed. Seriously, you're not joking. There goes American Airlines. Just like that. Let's follow it on the A319. Ooh, strangest thing I've already found on a runway or taxiway. Probably that giant washer that I showed everyone. I did a show on last Wednesday, and I found a giant washer. It was probably the size of a moon pie or like a chocolate chip cookie. It was an old iron washer or metal washer that had been had a lot of oxidation on it, so it turned rusty and brown. But that thing was large. So I would probably say that was about the size of a chocolate chip cookie. Do I do I miss White Castle? Uh, do I miss White Castle? That's a really good question, Matt, man. Yes and no. I'll tell you this, though. When I went to Detroit over the summer and did a live stream there, when I stopped at my hotel, there was a White Castle not too far from the hotel in Detroit. So that was where I went, and I did buy a sack of 10. And I ate them all. So, you know, I don't know exactly, RB. I'm sure it had to be connected to a plane somehow, but yeah. No breeder. Chaotic Bean, that kind of language is going to get you banned, sir. Dallas plane is Phoenix bound. If I said Dallas, I made a mistake. So now we're all empty except for the Southwest plane. Feed the coyotes. Josh, we're not feeding the coyotes. No way. No way. I must confess, Josh, I am a little frustrated. I haven't seen any new wildlife. It's coyotes, it's small birds, and then the occasional, I haven't even seen any deer, to be honest. I would love to see like a moose or a deer or something, a bull elk. But no, just the coyotes and the prairie dogs and the birds. All right, we've got Albuquerque, San Diego to Albuquerque. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be our last plane, arriving in about 10 minutes because I've got to go get something to eat and then head up to work. So this one's about 10 minutes away at 737-700 on flight 7033. No. Oh, I've been to Cookout. White Castle dominates Cookout. I mean, their shakes are pretty good. But as far as actual like food, White Castle dominates Chaotic Bean, no question. No wombats. No. Perhaps I'll see some snakes. I know snakes hang out around here, and there's, basically the high desert, and it does get hot up in Santa Fe, so we'll see about that. But yeah, with the sun setting, we should be able to see the San Diego arrival. 5033. Make sure to smash the thumbs up button, like, and subscribe. Consider donating and contributing as Matt Man did earlier. Matt Man, thanks for the contributions for the gas, and also to Marquesh Reddy earlier for the El Paso stream, and then Colin for joining Premium Economy again. Hedgehog? No Sonic the Hedgehog. No, just prairie dogs, birds. I thought I saw like a big falcon, but then it flew away. It was nesting or just hanging on the fence line. And I tried to sneak up slowly in the truck, but it flew away before I could take a picture. No Roadrunners yet, Josh. I do expect to see some Roadrunners. What? All right, well, our Southwest arrival is now going on 3, according to Mouseman Rick. And I trust him because he's listening to ATC. Yeah, he's got ATC. Oh, nice. Your grandpa's hopping on? Awesome. Sweet, Maximilian. Well, at least we'll see it come to the gate. It'll still be our last plane coming to the gate. 420 in ORD. Actually, that sounds about right. Which gas station, Matt, man? Because like the ones on, what is it, Irving Park Road? No, not Irving Park. Oh, where are the Wind Trust headquarters at? Higgins? Is it Higgins? Like the gas station there? It's like a BP AM/PM. It is ridiculously expensive. 210 down in Austin. ERB. What is the gallons to liter conversion? I've looked this up. Is it 3.6? How many liters? 3.75. Let's round up 3.9. Shell location in DuPage County. Oof. Ouch, Matt, man. 285 sounds reasonable. I paid $3.39 down in El Paso. Thank you, Josh. Okay. Well, I'm going to round up just to be conservative. Palm Springs. There we go. There's our Bud Foster app with the California gas. $4.93. Dang, Maximilian. $185. Holy cow. Foster app, do you ever think of moving out of California? Because everything's expensive there. Is the weather really that worth it? So every day it's like, ugh. Yeah, I feel for you, dude. I feel for you. You need a side hustle. Man. That's not too bad, actually, ERB, for foreign countries. $3.90 for Brazil. That's pretty good. You can do it. Kickit says $1.53 in Saskatchewan, but that is by liter. So that would average out to probably what, like five and change, Kickit, gallons wise. Well, you're always, I know, Foster App, you like Santa Fe. You're always welcome here, and it'd be nice to have a friend as well. So we're just waiting for our San Diego arrival. We just taxi up to the gate. Starting to get a little chilly here. Nice, Maximilian. Moved from Los Angeles to Austin 3 years ago. You can do it. No, you know what, Matt, man? If I ever get back, I promise you, I give you my oath, and you can take it to the bank. I'm a Boy Scout, Eagle Scout. If I ever get back to Illinois, I will run for governor. End of story. 857 in the UK. Yep, that sounds about right. The most I ever paid was $5.69 in 2022. Yes, that's correct. In Farmington, Utah. You got it, Foster App. There you go, ERB, and there's our San Diego plane. We'll hope it comes right in here and parks right in front of us. I know, Josh, I know, but I still have time, Josh. Chaotic Bean says White Castle, Whataburger, In-N-Out, or Cookout. Ooh. In-N-Out's only got burgers and fries, so I don't think you can include them in the and shakes. I don't think it's fair to include them, Chaotic Bean. So I'm gonna have to throw them out and leave it with Whataburger, White Castle, or Cookout, and I'm gonna have to give the victory to White Castle. Yep, victory to White Castle all the way. There you go, Maximilian. We just became best friends, man. My friend Morgan, who you might see on some dispatch videos, he loves Whataburger. I'm like, no way. So Maximilian, you and I just became best friends. Did we just become best friends? I know. I still have time though, Matt Man and Josh. I still have time to corrupt myself. I guess it's waiting for the wing walkers and personnel, perhaps. I mean, they can park right here. They've got like 4 gates empty. I know they have shakes and ice cream, but I don't think you can include them. Oh, sorry. DFW, I'm sorry. We're going to have to ban you for 10 seconds for those remarks. Yep, DFW's timed out for 10 seconds, everyone. I had to do it anyways. That was fun. And Chaotic Bean, not the midnight shift. It's just that we usually have a worker who does like a runway inspection in the evenings. And he's not here because he's in an auto accident. So I've got to fill in for him to go do the full runway inspection. Never tried Mighty Fine. Look at you, ERB. Oh my gosh, funny. So funny. Never tried Mighty Fine. Been to Shake Shack. Five Guys, of course. Okay, so Matt Man says Beefaroo in Rockford is actually better than Portillo's. Tried them before the Ice Hogs game. All right. Well, I will definitely try that when I'm in Rockford. My brother-in-law is from Rockford. So if we ever get up there, I will take that. You sure did, ERB. DFW. I only did that for 10 seconds. ERB. Beefaroo. Okay. Well, the sky looks nice tonight. At least we got that. What's up, Charlie? Late night in Greensboro for sure. What, you mean animal style? DFW? M Aviation, yeah. What's up? Great to see you. Yeah, we're doing a twofer. 2 different airports in 2 different states on the same day. Pretty crazy. But speaking of crazy, it's getting crazy cold. It's getting crazy cold here. It is getting a little chilly. So speaking of that, I hate to do it, but it is time to go. I gotta go up, get something to eat, and go inspect the runway. But stay tuned for those pictures from ITA from arriving from Chicago, or Rome to Chicago from Mattman, and the new videos I'll post out. Thanks everybody for tuning in today. Thanks for our viewer, our spotter in training, Mouseman Rick, for helping me out today with the ATC. Thank you for Mattman for your contribution, and Mr. Reddy for your contribution, Colin, everyone else. Thank you so much for everybody tuning in. I know, Matt, man, it's pretty crazy. Josh, good to see you as always. We'll see you again next time. Keep you up to date, and we'll keep you up on on Denver. We'll see you again soon, everyone. Take care.